I got my wish and the weather has finally turned cold here, so hopefully my fruit trees will stop flowering prematurely before spring, although the 4 peach trees didn't seem to get that memo. Unfortunately, the rain and gloomy skies continue. The garden is sodden wet and I'm having to wear gumboots every time I go out there, which I don't mind as it reminds me of being a kid again and sploshing through puddles, so it's a little bit of a novelty. If there is a glimmer of sunlight throughout the day, I am trying to walk Ella in her pram at the park because it is the highlight of her day now that she is 16 and can't walk much anymore. On the weekend we had some helpers in the garden to pull my carrots, even though they weren't really to size yet due to them not getting much sun where they are, but we all had fun and Isla and Mav, our niece and nephew, said it was the best part of their day, which made me smile.
Oh,
you got two! Mav's getting all the big ones over there.
Oh my god, I got 2. Babe.
Good work.
wow, that's a good one.
That's a good one. That one next to it.
This one here, this one.
Over there.
Pull that one.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah!
We gotta look
Good
for the
work.
thick. We might leave.
You got 3!
Yeah. Okay, we'll leave the rest.
Alright, we'll wait for the rest to grow a bit bigger.
That's amazing.
Thanks, guys.
Ready?
Can you reach it?
Okay. I got it.
Hey.
Nice
Yeah.
work.
Look at them
You gonna
all.
try it?
Over.
You need it, Mav?
Oh, we've got a right.
Show any wrist.
Is it good?
Yum yum.
Do you want to take that? Oh, that's a little bit. Do you want to eat that one? Just do it.
Yummy? Yummy?
Yeah, really sweet. I've been harvesting a few things from the garden the past week, like this giant broccoli that was almost going to flower, and my first cabbage, which I will turn into sauerkraut later today. So let's have a little wander through the garden and see what is happening at the end of June. So we've got a little bit of sunshine coming through, but I've still got a nice big storm cloud up there, so it looks like there's more rain on the way. Yay! But let's have a look around the garden anyway. So we'll start with bed 1 over here, where I've just replanted some more cos lettuce here, a row of that which has popped up nicely, and another row of carrots there, and they've germinated nicely too with all this rain we've been having. So the carrots got pulled on the weekend by my little helpers, but we still have another 2 rows behind us here that I'm waiting to get a bit bigger. As I said, the sun doesn't get onto this bed until 1 o'clock, so they don't really get a lot of time in the sun, so they're struggling to get big. And then here we've got some leek popping through and some celery on the end, which is looking really nice. Alright, so bed 2, I have some broccoli on the end here, so they're starting to form up nicely. Some nice growth on those now. So these ones get a little bit more sun than bed 1, and I've planted a whole bunch more in here as well. So where the garlic didn't pop up, I've planted more broccoli and cauliflower, and this is the garlic here, which I'm surprised it'll get very big because it has so much rain, and last year was the same. We really struggled with garlic because of all the rain we had, so not holding out much hope for the garlic this year, but we shall see. We have some sweet peas climbing up this trellis here. They're taking their time. They did last year too, so I'm not seeing any flowers on them just yet, but they're starting to get a little bit taller, which is nice. And at the base of this bed I've got some potatoes in pots and a grow bag there, but they haven't sprouted yet. So bed 3 is looking like a bit of a jungle. On the end here we've got some French marigolds and a huge amount of parsley. This thing is just prolific, it's just growing everywhere. And down here in this grow bag I have a broccoli. And then over here the dill is starting to flower and go to seed, and I've taken 1 broccoli out of here already and just replanted another one. And I've got 2 red queen cabbages there, which are looking good. Another broccoli over here, which is forming a little head. And then down this end of the bed, I have all my onions and a whole bunch of sugar snap peas, which are climbing up the trellis. You can see we've got some sugar snap peas there, but I obviously planted these sugar snap peas way too densely. So I'm definitely gonna have to cull these, I think, if I don't want a serious nasty case of powdery mildew. Yum. That's so good. Even the little babies, I think they taste even better. And on this side of the trellis, I've got the sun gold tomatoes growing up over here, but a lot of them are splitting because we've had so much rain yet again. Oh look, we have some blue sky. Oh, what a nice change. And yes, here's all the onions down here. So they're kind of getting a bit swamped by the snow peas and tomatoes, so I might tidy those up today so they've got a bit more room. And on the end we have another tub of potatoes, and I just planted another tomato. I think that's a Roma tomato. For the raised garden bed number 4, I have another grow bag here with broccoli, some flowers in this pot here. I have a capsicum plant here which is looking a bit sad. There's still some capsicums on there, but there has been a bug eating this plant, so I think I'm actually going to pull it out just so I can plant another broccoli down there. We have some beautiful little cabbages on the end here. I did harvest one yesterday and I'm going to make sauerkraut with that. And I have some elephant garlic in there, some dill, there's a cauliflower here, and I harvested a broccoli yesterday and replanted another little baby one there. There's another cauliflower there. Kevin has decided to put these shelves here to lift the grow bags off the ground because he was worried about the grass dying. So yes, my grow bags are now on a shelf in the garden. So I have potatoes in all of these except for this bag, which is onions. And all I can say is at least they're a little bit more elevated now, so they get a bit more sun. That's all I'm gonna say. Over this side, let's go around the edge. We've got a little Cavendish banana in a pot there. My Anna apple tree, which I am just waiting for spring. Still got an apple on it there from autumn. And we do have some flowers there, so we'll see what happens with that. The pomegranate is budding up, and we have a flower there, so we'll see what happens with that. This is an imperial dwarf mandarin, just in a pot. I'm going to plant that somewhere soon. I have been picking raspberries. This was actually going to get rid of this plant, but it's producing now, so and these raspberries actually taste pretty good, so I might keep it. The pear tree, which we pruned last week. The strawberries hanging along here, which are producing, and I have been picking and eating, and they are absolutely delicious. This is the Redlands Joy variety. Very happy with this. This is a commercial variety that they used to grow. Very sweet, very large fruit. So loving all the strawberries at the moment. Getting a few every now and then, but it should pick up soon, production. I've got this sad looking capsicum plant here. Another one that's been attacked by that bug. I'll put the name of it on the screen. I've got some onions in this grow bag and a broccoli, celery, more onions. I had so many onions I ended up buying starts and I just had to chuck them wherever I could, so they're just in those pots. This was the leftover garlic which went into this grow bag, so they seem to be doing okay. Mini cherry tree, lemon balm and a dragon fruit, and this is my strawberry tower. which has got lots of fruit on it. Just waiting for them to get bigger. So that's doing really well. I'll link the video above if you didn't see that video of the strawberry tower. Another broccoli in a pot there. My fig tree, this is a brown turkey. Just waiting for summer for that to fruit. And prolific Preston, which I haven't tasted yet, but this summer I think we'll definitely get some. The white, sun snow. It is. I thought it was white satin. Sun snow nectarine, which is flowering. I'm so confused, these plants. I've got a crimson grape that I planted over there to climb along that fence, and I planted a bunch of onion in the ground down here, so we'll see how they go, because I just had so many left over. My little lychee tree, that is so cute. More strawberries in a pot there. My tin full of red onions, which are looking fantastic. They grow so well in that. More strawberries on the fence here. The mango tree is looking really good. I'm loving the shape of this. It's not too big, so I'm hoping I might get some fruit this spring and summer. I have a pineapple in a pot there. Some shallots. This ginger is well and truly ready to harvest. I might do that today. More potatoes in a grow bag there. My mini royal cherry tree, chilies in a grow bag there, doing well. I'm gonna make some sweet chili sauce out of those. Peach tree in a pot over there, which another peach that's flowering, but only one, so hopefully the rest will hang on until spring. More potatoes in a pot there. Dwarf Henry peach there. Imperial dwarf mandarin, which has fruited already this year. And the Tangelo, which is slowly ripening. Hopefully if we got a bit more sun, it might hurry up, but last year they didn't ripen until July, so they're on schedule. So that's the whole back section of the garden. So it's very full at the moment. And then over here I planted the mulberry tree in the ground, so that should do well there. Planted this papaya tree that just popped up out of nowhere, and it's got buds on it. Hopefully they turn into fruit, and this tree is tiny, so that will be very cool if it fruits already at this size. Then we have the Cavendish banana, the avocado tree, the Naval Washington orange, Glengarry peach, King Thai dwarf mango, and a tropic sweet apple tree all along the outside here. So this doesn't get much sun in winter, but probably in another 4 weeks it'll start to get some sun along here, so they'll have plenty of time to grow and get big. You can't beat homegrown strawberries. Small but tasty. So over at the pool area, this is probably the only spot that gets decent sun at the moment through winter. I just potted up this Panama berry tree here, which is apparently a really fast growing tree and has berries that taste like caramel and fairy floss, so that'll be cool to try. And I have my sunset dwarf peach here, which another peach tree that's flowering, but it's still got tons of buds on there, so hopefully not too many more flowers bloom. And in my raised mobile bed here, the Georgie, the cauliflower is getting big. Another one in there. There's 3 in here actually. This one's tiny. But this blueberry bush is just going crazy with flowers. So I think this variety, which is Blueberry Burst, is it's usually ready to harvest around October. So it is absolutely covered. So I'm excited for a big blueberry harvest this year, and the rest of them, they're not doing too bad. Some of them have got flowers, not as many as that one, but I do need to repot these two with some azalea mix. These ones aren't really flowering yet. I've repotted these ones and it looks like they've got a few buds on them, which is good. And then this one is the matching one. This is Blueberry Kisses, the matching one to Blueberry Burst, and it has tons of flowers as well, so I'm thinking this is a really good variety. And unfortunately I don't think you can get this at the moment. I had a look online and there's none available, but if some do come available, I think I'm going to grab some more, because these ones seem to do really well in this climate. And then over here in the corner garden, which is my tropical fruit forest, I have another mulberry here that's got fruit on it already. And then my little lime tree, just slowly getting bigger. Doesn't get a lot of sun here, and all the trees behind here just suck all the nutrients out of the ground, so that's annoying. This is a finger lime, which I still have not got fruit off, and it's such a spiky plant. Not a fan of it. The pawpaw tree, fruit's not getting too big. I did fertilize it the other day, so hopefully it'll get a bit bigger. And this area here, we had the pond. I'm actually going to transform this area next week, so stay tuned for that. And then all along here we have the bananas and pawpaws. So that is everything. That is the garden tour done for this month at the end of June. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.
Blue moon, kinda mysterious, shaded with someone I'm not really in.